Hello and welcome in for another edition of That Boy Was Busy, seen exclusively here on the Markout Moments YouTube channel. I'm Pondwater Dave. Thank you for joining me this evening as we are going to dive into January of 1975 with the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant was an attraction in the wrestling world. He did not belong to any one territory, and he was an extremely busy man. He was in high demand, and thanks to the folks at cagematch.net, we can do a snapshot of Andre's January of 1975. This is a cool picture here of Andre at Madison Square Garden, backstage with Bruno Sammartino and Vern Gagne. So without further ado, let's just jump right in and see what old Andre was up. You know that boy was busy in January of 1975. Starting off January 3rd, 1975 at the Sam Houston Coliseum in Houston, Texas for Houston Wrestling. We have a $22,000 two-ring, 22-man battle royal where Andre the Giant defeats Alberto Madril, Angelo Mosca, Black Gordman, Blackjack Lanza, Bob Sweetan, Don Morocco, Don Serrano, Doug Gilbert, El Gran Marcus, the Big Cat Ernie Ladd, Frank Valois, Grizzly Smith, Joe Blanchard, Jose Lothario, Ken Mantell, Leo Seitz, Mad Dog Vachon, Scott Casey, Superstar Billy Graham, the Baron, and Tiger Conway. What a lineup for a 22-man battle royal. On January the 4th, and you're going to see a pattern that Andre's in a lot of battle royals. That's kind of his deal. When he spends a week in your territory, when he comes through, that they're going to put him in battle royals. January the 4th, 1975, he was in a two-ring, 21-man battle royal for the CWF at the Bayfront Center in St. Petersburg, Florida. Andre the Giant defeats a bunch of wrestlers and Mike Graham. We don't have all the 21 for those. On the 6th of January, Al Madril and Andre the Giant defeat Blackjack Lanza and El Gran Marcus at the Northside Coliseum in Fort Worth, Texas. NWA Big Time Wrestling, which is the Dallas office. The Northside Coliseum in Fort Worth would have been where they were filming the Saturday Night Wrestling TV show, seen on KTV TV, Channel 11 in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And it was one of the first superstations. Then we had on the 7th, still with Big Time Wrestling over in Dallas, would have been Al Madril and Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant versus Blackjack Lanza. It went to a time limit draw in Dallas. On the 8th, Andre the Giant defeats Ernie Ladd from the Municipal Auditorium in San Antonio, Texas, still working for NWA Big Time, the Dallas office. On the 10th in 1975, we got the best 2 out of 3 falls. Andre the Giant defeats Blackjack Lanza by disqualification in 2 straight falls at the Sam Houston Coliseum in Houston. That would have been for Paul Bosch. On the 17th in 1975, we have it from NWA Hollywood at the Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles, California. Andre wins a 22-man battle royal. On the 19th, Andre the Giant and Eduardo Carpenter defeat Greg Valentine and Pat Patterson. That was at the Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles. On the 24th, at the Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles, it was a 2-on-1 handicap match as Andre the Giant defeats Greg the Hammer Valentine and John Tolos. On the 24th in 1975, we're still in the Los Angeles area, Olympic Auditorium. The same day as I guess it was a double TV taping. Andre the Giant defeats the Magnificent Zulu. On the 25th, we have in Akron, Ohio, Andre the Giant and Tex McKenzie defeat Abdullah the Butcher and the Sheik. Yeah, Abdullah the Butcher and the Sheik, 2 of the most vicious, bloodiest men in professional wrestling. And they're tag teaming in Akron, Ohio. And of course, they defeat them by disqualification. Shocker right there, isn't it? January 29th, Andre the Giant's in the WWF at the Civic Center in Baltimore as Andre defeats Killer Kowalski by countout. And then he's going to finish up his January January 31st, he's in an 18-man battle royal that's actually won by Nelson Royal at the Civic Coliseum in Knoxville, Tennessee. It just says Nelson Royal defeats a bunch of wrestlers and Andre the Giant. And that wraps up his January. I mean, he was all over the. He went from he spent from Texas to Florida to Hollywood, and then back up to Baltimore and down to Tennessee. So he was coast to coast, border to border. Really busy for the eighth wonder of the world. And just for kicks, we'll go a few days. Let's go a few days into February. February 5th, he was in a 15-man battle royal, and he wins it against Assassin number 2, Bill Dromo, Bob Orton Jr., Buddy Colt, Danny Little Bear, Don Morocco, Jack Briscoe, Kim Patera, Man Mountain Blackwell, which is Crusher Blackwell, Professor Tora Tanaka. If any of you James Bond fans, y'all have seen Tora Tanaka in one of the Bond movies. Ricky Gibson and Rock Hunter, Rocky Johnson and Roger Kirby. That's a pretty impressive 15-man battle royal. Andre wins a 20-man battle royal on the 10th, in Orlando, Florida. He defeats the Mongolian Stomper in Tampa on the 11th. Then he's in a 21-man battle royal, and he wins that in Miami Beach on February the 12th. And that's as far as we're going to go today. I just saw that he was a lot of battle royals at the beginning of February. And why not? I can break the rules a little bit here because I made them. I make the rules for this show. I can break them. And as the Freebirds used to say all the time, that if you win if you lose, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. The rules are made to be broken. All right, that's it for this time. Thank you for joining me as we looked at Andre the Giant here on Mark Out Moments. That boy was busy. I'm Pondwater Dave. Join me next time. Set your subscribe to the channel. Set that alarm bell to go off, and you'll know when I go live doing one of these. Thank you so much. Good night.